come back here again to talk about a very important issue. Now, the very low birth rate that taking place within Trinidad and Tobago, which none of you really might find out none of your business. Some of you may not pay attention to it, but we need to pay attention to this. The birth rate in Trinidad and Tobago is under 13,000, and the normal rate was over 36,000 a year.
That's when we had money.
That's when we had money.
That's before all the money left Trinidad and went Miami.
Well, I believe it is an unconscious decision at this point in time that the people actually seeing that making children in this country, in Trinidad and Tobago, is making sense.
It's not making economic sense because you can't mind the children. If the people are supposed to be securing your money, keeping your money, and carrying somewhere else, then the country and the infrastructure will look the way it's looking now.
And the thing about it is this: if we having a birth rate in Trinidad and Tobago that is so low, you understand? Imagine the depleting population. We have a crime rate that is over 400. You're sure it's over 400 a year, which make us one of the places in the world that had the highest crime rate per citizen. Then
somebody tried to explain to me today that the reason for crime is the drug trade.
Not only the drug trade.
And I listened to the person, as I always do. But I don't want to agree with that statement.
Because the reason for crime can't be a single cause, can?
No. I am saying the reason for crime is because you have representatives who don't advocate opportunity for persons. If you provide, it's the same reason that people try to leave and migrate. It's the same reason that you have people in Trinidad who would have been drinking and smoking themselves to pass their day, and then they end up in the States and become model citizens, working 3 jobs, buying homes, buying cars, boasting to you. You understand? The reason for crime is because you have representatives in office who steal your money and don't provide you with opportunities for you to realize your potential. If you have a failed education system, how are you to realize your potential? If you come from a poor family, but you could be as bright as a fluorescent bulb, but you reach in the school 10 o'clock and you're reaching back home 8 o'clock, and you could only go to school 2 or 3 days for the week. How are you at exam time to excel? If you could only come out of school with 1 or 2 subjects where you were supposed to be in NASA, but you only come out with 1 or 2 school because you could only go to school for a quarter of the term because your mother was a single parent working as a security guard, and she couldn't afford it to go to school because the school transport service wasn't enough, so you couldn't get on the bus. What are you supposed to be then? And a man on the block offer you a pound of wheat to sell, or cocaine, or gun to sell, and you end up in jail, and you come back out, but in jail you realize that there's more. Or in jail you come back out and do the same thing. What do you then become? Or when you come back out of jail, nobody cares about you, so you end up sleeping or living on the street.
You see, and that is what we say, you know. Now, if it is the birth rate is low, crime rate is high, and I doubt the government know I sure the government know the reason for crime in Trinidad and Tobago. They are all kind of experts and things. What we paying for? What we are paying for around them. But let me tell you something. Let me go into a little bit of a conspiracy for you. In the 19th century, they would have developed something in America that which they call Taylorism. And Taylorism was when they explode the industries that would take place within that time, with the oil and Standard Oil and them kind of thing. They would have realized that wait now, the population started to grow, so let we contain the population. And what they would have done is deliberately hire half of the population and leave the next half on the breadline, which they would have known that it would have just be a matter of time that them that don't have started kill out them that have, and the population would have so maintain itself. So it's a not a but it's an ingenuity in which certain governments does take and not give the people a chance, a fighting chance, and do things in a covert way to engineer the population as way they want it. And we would have seen that in movies if you would have watched like all the Avengers movie, and they would have seen these same principles is being mirrored in our minds daily. And what we are saying here that taking place in Trinidad, it have enough money, it have enough thing, even if it reach up, I think that the population peaking, educate the population, talk to the women, tell them, hey, here what's going on, try and see, you know, have 2 and 3 children. Talk to us, we're not animal no more, we are heading to this first world status. And the government need to take a more active approach than a than a reactive one. Something needs to be done about this here in Trinidad and Tobago, and the change start with us. So when you're in Can talking and hear the passion, you know, and I talk the same way, you know, but I feeling it. We need to do something about it. That we can't say in there and not chilling. We had to do something about this, boy.
Something more.
Yeah, something more.
Something better. This year, 2024, we want change.
Well, when I come up here, well, I'll let you know, see how the camaraderie and can. We want to know ministers. When you dress up and go to a nice cocktail party, send the petition for we now, make it easy. Send the petition for us. Please. I can't. Send the petition for us. No, that me out. Next occasion. That is that.